Hey Ignite Fitness family, I hope you're all feeling great today and ready to get sculpted and toned. Today we're going to take you through another bar workout. It's a bar circuit workout, so we're going to do the first half an arm circuit and the second half a leg circuit. So we're really going to hit all aspects of our body today, and then the core will just naturally come into it as we stabilize. So make sure you have water on hand. I'm going to take you through a short little warm up with this one. So whenever you're ready, turn out both feet. And I want a nice wide stance, so about 6 inches to a foot depending on your gait. And we are just going to give a little micro bend in the knees, and we're just going to bring in some arm rolls here. We're warming up those shoulder sockets, rolling through, driving that shoulder blade down the spine on the roll down. We're really warming up everything within the shoulders and also down the back. Your gaze can just stay down at the floor here as we roll, coming through a full range of motion, like really allow those arms to explore their movement. And we'll switch sides, so taking the opposite forward, opposite foot back, keeping the toes turned out, nice external rotation in the hips, and we'll come back. Again, micro bend in the knee, keep everything soft on those joints as we roll through those arms. Bringing lots of heat into the shoulders. They might start to fatigue. That's okay. You just shake them out if you need to. Begin to draw the attention to the belly, guys. Holding in that tummy. Preparing it to work to stabilize. And we'll come center, keeping with that external rotation, but bringing the heels together this time. Nice little micro bend in the knees. We're at about a half plie here. And we're gonna take the arms up, tap at the front, bring them back, tap behind our back. Here we go. And you can add that little bend and stretch in there within the legs. We start bringing heat to the legs. But nice full range of motion in those arms. Starting to draw the attention now to our breath. Coming with the nice even inhales and exhales to get us through this workout. Whenever we're doing bar, Pilates, yoga, I always want to think of that length, right? Ballet is all about lines. So we create length using our breath, just like we do in our Pilates. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the arms down, come into a little bit of a deeper pulse here in the legs. We are going to come back to this move, this triangle position in the leg section of our workout, but we're just going to use this for now for our warm up. 3, 2, 1. Come up onto the toes, find your balance and hold here. It's okay if you start to shake. We're going to work those inner thighs and outer thighs here. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Press it up and drop the heels. All right, guys, are we ready? Hopefully your bodies feel nice and warm. Let's pick up our light weights. So I've got a set of 3s. That's typically what I use. 3s, 5s, sometimes even 2s or 4s, I guess. Anything within that realm for bar workouts because it is high endurance and we're generally working a longer length of lever, like this move, for example. So we're coming into some bicep curls. So soft bend in the knees, we're actually curling straight up into our shoulders here. So our biceps are working, our shoulders are working. So you join me when you're ready. And we're just gonna begin to curl those weights. Full release on the lengthen. Contract, release, contract, release. Soften the neck. Don't allow the chin to come up. This could be an instinct to bring that chin up. We want that spine in proper alignment here. Not snapping the elbows, but keeping everything in nice alignment. Here we got 8, 7, 6, 5, 2, and 1. Beautiful. shake it out. If you need to give your neck a little bit of a release here, you can do that. Our next move is a shoulder pulse, 90 degrees. So we're gonna stay in that same upright formation. We're gonna keep a nice soft bend in the elbows, hands open. I find that it just helps to not keep our bodies too tense. And we're just gonna pulse here. Bringing in the shoulders again, pulsing that weight. And if you want to even just pulse your knees slightly, but really focusing the energy into those shoulders. Putting the pressure onto your right foot, we're gonna step that left foot back into a mini lunge. Might give you a little bit of a staggered stance as those muscles start to fatigue. Switch sides, come center, keep that pulse going. I know it burns. Hold it here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! I know I'm feeling my shoulders, guys. Grab a quick sip of water if you need. Alrighty. Bringing our chest into it now. Again, I'm gonna stick with my 3s because my shoulders, oh my goodness, are screaming already. So we're just gonna come up high into our goalpost hold, soft bend in the knees as always, and we're just bringing those shoulders in, working the chest muscle. And again, the shoulders are stabilizing here. They're holding the weights up. So we're gonna feel it again, I promise. We're gonna revisit this one. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Again, release that neck. We're working these small little sculpting muscles. Our neck tends to try and take over on us. Alrighty. Coming in to some tricep extensions. So we're going to take our weights together over our head. Soft bend in the knees. We're just going to bring the weights up and down. Join me when you're ready. Keeping that tummy held in tight, core stabilized. You can give a little micro bend in the hip to stay forward, but I don't want you overextending and arching the back. Everything is in alignment. Really breathe here and engage the back of those arms. Give me a pulse, 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 lift. Pulse, 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 lift. Pulse, 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 lift. Beautiful, guys. Keep going. 4 to go. 4, 3. Tummy tight, tummy tight. Last one here. And bring them all the way down. If you need to set the weights down for a moment and just shake out your arms. I know it's intense. We're using light weights, and you wouldn't think that when you're using light weights like this that it would hurt or burn, not hurt. I don't like to use the word hurt. Burn so much, you know, we really feel the muscles working. All right, bringing the biceps back in. This time we're gonna go into some T hammer curls. We're gonna take the weights out wide and we're gonna curl them in here. So similar movement that we did to the first move. Little micro bend in the knees, sculpting those shoulders, sculpting those biceps. Working that length of lever here. This is a different kind of muscle control than using heavier weights for strength. And if you don't have these really light weights at home, guys, I know a lot of weight sets come with 5s being the lightest and you find it too intense, 2 heavy water bottles, like water bottles full, or even water bottles filled with rice, quinoa, anything like that, anything that would create a little bit of resistance, that's a great place to start. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Roll out those shoulders. Show them some love. We've done this move in our Shakti Warrior. So we take a nice wide stance. We're gonna sink into our sumo stance, bringing the weight up, rounding them out, bow and arrow. So it's coming through that full range of motion, front and pull. Alrighty, big cleansing breath. 3, 2, 1. So start with whatever side you choose. It really doesn't make a difference. And we're just gonna start bringing them around. And you're really drawing that weight across your chest, engaging your back on the pull. Swinging the weights all the way out in front. It's not a ballistic movement, guys. We want to stay in control here. Your shoulders might be screaming at me right now. Your triceps are also really stabilizing here. Careful that in that sumo squat, your knees are not falling in. Keeping everything stacked. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring the weights in front and slowly walk those feet in. Heel toe them in. Shake out those arms. We're gonna come back to our elevated chest press one last time, and arm circuit is done for the day. Doing amazing. I know these are challenging, but if you feel your arms, like I can feel my arms. I'm lifting 3-pound weights and I can see that pump that I've got on my arms. It's amazing. All right, bring those weights up. Goal post. You know what to do. 3, 2, 1. And really use your breath. Don't hold your breath here as we work those smaller muscles. Our tendency to try and hold our breath to get through it, but let it out. Full, free-flowing breath. Here's 4, 3, 2, last one, all the way in, and out, and down. Beautiful, guys. Shake out those arms. We're gonna head into our leg circuit now. So grab a sip of water. I'm gonna adjust my mat and get ready to demo the first move. So again, option to grab weights. It's up to you guys for the leg portion if you would like to use weights. So we're gonna hold them at our chest. I'm gonna grab my 5. We're gonna sink down into our nice wide sumo or wide second, and we're gonna come into our heel lifts. So just finding that balance, everything is stacked. We've got our weights held at our chest, or no weights at all, and it's just a slow, controlled movement. You're gonna feel those inner thighs really activating, especially on the lowering of the heels. Tummy tight. Beautiful. Hold at the top. Run a pulse. 2, 3, 4. Lower and lift. Give me pulse. 2, 3, 4. Lower and lift. Pulse. 2, 3, 4. Lower and lift. One more. Pulse. 2, 3, 4. Lower and lift. Hold here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the weights up, release the legs, and down. Walk the feet back in. Beautiful. All right. I'm just gonna grab one weight. So actually I am gonna use an 8 for this because I'm just gonna hold one weight for this. We're gonna come into a crescent lunge. So if you've done a lot of yoga, you know what a crescent lunge is. We've got the back leg straight, heels up off the ground, toes are out, knee stays behind the toe. And we're going to pulse into that front leg, all while keeping that knee behind the toe. We're just driving through that front heel, staying in the contraction though. So we're pushing up, but we're not coming completely straight on the legs. We're staying in that contraction. Holding the weight at your chest, just with a little extra resistance. These are going to start to feel very intense. Driving through. Here we go for 8, 7, Really focus on the heel. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Sink into the crescent lunge and press up and out. Let's switch sides. Finding that nice crescent hold. We've got that back leg straight, heel is up off the mat, and we'll stay there the entire time. Knee is behind the toe. We're gonna press in and release. Join me now. So really focus on that deep breath here. We're really working that glute muscle, bringing a lot of heat right to where the hamstring meets the glute. That lifting muscle. Press into the heel and up. Staying in the contraction and sinking a little lower. Beautiful. Embrace the burn. Ballet burn is all about embracing it. Here we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Sink and press back. Lovely, guys. Grab a quick sip of water if you need it. All right. We're gonna stay in the lunge mode, but we are going to do a reverse lunge this time. So we're going to step it back, drop into that reverse lunge. We're gonna releve on the front toes. So up onto the toes, drop it back, come in, switch sides, drop the knee, releve, little half-second hold, and repeat. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. So reverse lunge, releve that front toe. We're bringing a lot of balance in here, so I am not going to suggest weights. You know your body best. If you feel really confident in your balance today and would like to hold something at your chest, you can do that. But for myself today, I'm feeling a little balance wonky. I know that I'm just going to use my body weight. So I'm finding my drishti, my focal point. I'm focusing on my plant in front of me. The leaves are unmoving and helping with my balance. How low can you go in that lunge? Can you drop the knee a little closer to the mat? Get it as low as you can without slamming it into the mat. All about control here. Drop it down, take it up. Beautiful. This is 8. Here's 7. We've got 6. 5. Beautiful. 4, everything's stacked. Tummy in tight. 3 to go. Last one here. Lift, lower, and come up to standing. Beautiful. If you need to give the little hip pop out to the side, you can do that. Sticking with the lunges though. We love lunges. We're going to go into a curtsy. So it's going to look like this. We're going to curtsy lunge back, come up, drive the elbow to the knee. So we're bringing the core into it, the obliques here. So we're going to do all on one side and then we'll switch and do the rest on the other. Here we go. Find that nice strong stance. 3, 2, 1. And on our curtsy lunge, both sets of toes are pointing towards the front of the room. Even though we're crossing back, so lots of balance here. If you find that that lift is too much, just tap the toe and take the lift out. Beautiful, you're doing great. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 'Last one, and hold. Whew. I'm out of breath already. And I can feel my sweat coming. All right, getting ready, finding your stance on the opposite leg. 3, 2, 1. Step it back. Slow it down. Find that balance and control. It's gonna feel awkward at first while your body figures out what's going on. Knee stays behind the toe. Get nice and low. 3 to go. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Sip of water, guys. Shake out those muscles. Let the heart rate come down. The option to grab a weight, it's unnecessary though if you're not feeling comfortable with it. We're gonna come back to that V position. There's always external rotation in the thighs. Toes are pointed out, grabbing the weight. And we're gonna go into our V position again. We're going to plie down. 1, 2, 3, up, 2, 3, down, 2, 3, up, 2, 3. Join me now. So it's a really slow and controlled movement, and we're squeezing our glutes through this entire movement. Really sculpting the bum here. Drawing the tummy tight, belly button to spine. That's gonna stabilize you because you don't wanna be hitching forward. This is not a hinge. Everything is stacked and in proper alignment. Beautiful. Squeeze it on up, down. Slow up and down. Resist the urge to want to rush it. I know we'll feel like, oh, we just want to get it over with. And especially on the way up, it feels so intense. We really want to work our way through those sensations, acknowledging them as they come up in our body. Beautiful. We got 4, 3, 2 more, 2, and 1. Beautiful, guys. Shake out that bum. You need to stretch it down. Maybe take the legs back. Just create a little space before we move on. Setting the weight out of the way. We're gonna come down and work the inner thighs. So on our side, stabilizing through the top leg, we're gonna come into some inner thigh lifts here. So we've got our arm down for support. Our top leg is just setting behind, holding so that we don't rock ourselves backwards. We're gonna take the arm up overhead and just draw that inner thigh up. This is 8. Now hold it down. Take the top leg over and same thing. Lift again. Switch sides, take it back again. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take the top leg over, hold it, pulse. 2, oh, beautiful. All right, let's switch it up onto the other side. Top leg staying behind to start. 3, 2, 1, lift. Bring that arm to meet the leg. It's gonna kind of force you to lift a little higher. Take the top leg over, burn it out. and switch. Take it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last time, burn it out. And release it down. Beautiful, guys. Coming on down to our backs. We're gonna come into a frog position. So taking the soles of the feet together, you can draw them in here. This is gonna give us a little bit of a hip opening stretch and also release some of the pressure from those inner thigh lifts. And we're going into some frog lifts. So we're just drawing the feet up and down. If you didn't feel like your inner thighs had worked already, boom. Keeping them together. Now this exercise will be unique to everybody because we all have different hip mobility and different range of motion within our hip. So you take them as high or as low as you can, all while keeping those feet together. Paying mind to keep that low back pressed into the mat. We're engaging that core. You can take the hands out by your sides for support or hold them on your tummy. Feel that tummy engagement. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, up and down. Beautiful. One more move to go, guys, and this workout is complete. So we've got rainbows. So typically we've done rainbows like this in the past. We've tapped them out and brought them down. We're gonna bring the obliques into it though this time. We're gonna come all the way up, taking that toe out to the side, swinging it up and back into a donkey kick. So join me when you're ready. It becomes a fluid movement. It may take you a second or two to get the motion, but eventually it becomes a fluid sweep. So side, back, and up. Side, back, and up. And you give me that little half-second hold at the top there, really making that glute lift, work and lift. And then we're going through all parts of our glute because we're working that side booty as well. Beautiful. Nice strong tummy. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Last one, take it up and hold. Point the toe, turn it out. No arching the back, so this is nice, long, strong alignment. The hips are facing forward. Hold here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw it in. Sink back, child's pose if you need. And we'll flip it on over and do the other side. You know what it looks like now, so we're going to take that toe out, swing it back, and scoop it up. Let's go. And we're floating the leg. We're not tapping it down on the side. We're just floating it up and back so the muscles are staying contracted the entire time. And you might feel this side a little more as it's just stabilized us. Strong tummy, draw it in. Belly button to spine. Here we go, we got 8, 7, 6, 5. Last one. Take it up, hold, point the toe, turn it out, draw the tummy in. Hands are stacked under the shoulders, knees under the hips. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down, sink back for that child's pose.
come on up whenever you're ready.
Well done, guys. You made it through circuit bar, arms and legs. So proud of you. Make sure you stretch out those muscles again after we've done a lot of contracting of the muscles. Now we need to release and lengthen. There's lots of stretch videos on my channel, yoga videos if you want to do any of those, cool down videos. They're free for you guys to use. Have a beautiful day, and don't forget to click subscribe. Bye, guys.